For centuries, psychologists have agreed art is a process that helps us to out our emotions. It helps you define who you are and who you want to be when you can't always verbally say that. Thomas Merton once said, "Art enables us to lose ourselves and find ourselves at the same time." I personally am a testimony to that, as I had my own life experience that cycled through art and changed to who I am today. I grew up with three older brothers. I can remember playing with sports and cars and all these things that traditionally little boys do, but I don't have that many memories of things like dolls or playing with makeup or things like that. The older I got, the more I got into sports. It was no longer just about them. It was about myself too, as I really enjoyed it. I had every intention of going on to play college basketball. My junior year of high school, I first started talking to coaches and really making plans for myself. I also that year decided to take an art class for the first time. It was more of a, I don't want to take another math class, so this seems easy kind of thing than really a, I want to take art type thing. However, as the year went on, I began to really enjoy it. I wasn't very good, but I was pretty committed to trying, and so I even started practicing at home on my own time. I became very close friends with the teacher, and she to this day has stayed not only a friend, but a very big mentor in helping me through many of my biggest decisions in life, and I'm very thankful for her and the time she put into me. As my junior year faded into my senior year, I was really pumped up about going to college and playing ball and thought everything that I had planned was going to work out. However, as the summer came and went, I found out that I have a serious heart problem and would not be able to play sports, not only the next year, but for the rest of my life. I was very devastated, but I was still optimistic as I knew that this would just mean more things for life to come. I began painting more and more. It was kind of like an emotional outlet for me. As I continued doing it, not only did I get better at it, but I also received requests from people to do paintings for them. I learned that not only could this be a hobby, but it could also be a way of making money. As I put more and more time into it, I got more and more requests. And then one day, about 2 years later, my high school asked me to come and do the gym murals for them. This was such a big honor. Not only was this something that would be there for years to come, but it was also the place where I grew up and the place where I thought I had figured everything else out. I began to understand this quote more and more, of how you lose yourself and find yourself. Everything I thought I'd known was in that gym, and then the person I ended up to become also became that gym. I still don't know exactly who I'm going to be or where I'll end up, but I know that art is something that not only do I love, but I plan to continue for the rest of my life and hopefully someday also pass on to my kids. And I'm very thankful for the time that someone put into me so that I can put it in for others.